Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to share a very easy and delicious treat for Diwali. I think my favorite thing about Diwali is all the amazing desserts that you get to eat, and this is one of my favorites. It's a fusion desserts, gulab jamun shrikhand jars. So there's a beautiful crust, cookie crust at the bottom filled with creamy shrikhand and topped with gulab jamun. It's really easy to make, so let's get started. So we are first going to make the shrikhand. So for that we need yogurt. I am using Greek yogurt here because it's already thick and it doesn't take much time for it to become thicker. If you are using plain milk yogurt, you might need to strain it for 24 hours. But since this is Greek yogurt, it will be done in like 1 to 2 hours. So I'm just going to put this in a muslin cloth with a strainer below it. I know some people, they actually don't like to strain Greek yogurt because it's already so thick, but I just like to do it for an hour or two just to make it extra creamy for the shrikhand. So I have put the yogurt in the muslin cloth. Now I'm going to tie the ends together, and then I'm going to place a heavy object on top of it for it to strain. So this is a mortar that I'm going to put. You can put a can of beans, a cast iron pan, anything which can just put pressure on this. And now this will go in the fridge for 1 to 2 hours so that any excess water get drains, and we have that really thick yogurt ready to make the shrikhand. So I already have some yogurt which I strained, and you can see how thick this is now. Super thick, and it's ready for shrikhand. So now we are going to add everything which we want to flavor it with. So I'm flavoring it with cardamom powder and some saffron and pistachios, but you can use any nuts of choice, or you can skip the saffron if you like. It's up to you. So first we are going to add the powdered sugar. And then here's the cardamom powder, and we are going to mix this all together until the sugar and the cardamom powder is well combined with the yogurt. Okay, so this looks done now. The sugar is nicely combined. Now I'm going to add the saffron milk to it. So I'm going to heat up a little milk and add saffron to it, and then add it to this bowl. So here's my prepared saffron milk, and I'm going to add it to the yogurt now. This will give it that beautiful yellow color, and it will also make it very fragrant and very flavorful. So this is nicely mixed, and now I'm going to add some pistachios. You can add any nuts of your choice. You can use almonds, cashews, or whatever you prefer. And then I'm just going to fold in the pistachios. And the shrikhand is now done. So this is one part of the recipe. We have made the shrikhand, but to make the gulab jamun shrikhand jars, now we need to make a cookie crust for the jars. So let's do that. I'm going to use Biscoff cookies here. If you don't have Biscoff, or if you don't like them, you can use any cookies of choice here. So we are going to crush the cookies. So we have made the cookie crumbs. And now I'm going to transfer this to a bowl. And now I'm going to add some melted butter to the cookie crumbs. So this is just unsalted butter which I melted, and I'm adding it to the cookie crumbs. And going to mix this all until the butter is well combined. If you're using some other cookies, say like digestives or Parle-G, you might need to add some sugar to the cookie crumbs because they're not that sweet. But Biscoff, they are really sweet, so I don't use any sugar because they're already really sweet. So I just added some butter and I mixed it until it's all combined. So there's the cookie crust at the bottom, there's the shrikhand in the center, and topped with gulab jamun. They make the perfect festive treat. Make them for your Diwali party. I'm sure your guests will love them. So I chilled them for a couple of hours before serving. I hope you guys will give this recipe a try. It's just the perfect treat for Diwali. So do let me know how it turned out for you, and I'll see you guys next time with yet another recipe. Until then, take care and happy cooking.